Good day, this is ThomasGhs and welcome to part 2 of the Master Yi guide. This guide is based on the dark arts of Master Yi. The link is in the description. In this part I will cover build order, skill order and early game strategies. I will also cover some tips that might help you early game. In my next part I will cover mid and late game, as well as some jungling and buff tips, as well as some other tips you might find useful. So let's get started. As Master Yi, you would like to start off by getting 2 mana potions, 1 health potion and boots of speed. This is because mana potion can be converted into offensive and defensive strategies, like you can use it either for alpha strike or you can use it for meditate, depending on if you get harassed or not. You will also like to get the boots of speed because you need the speed to avoid skill shots and to escape ganks. Also, the health potion is there so that you can have some early healing in case you need it. Here I've leaked a little footage of what your inventory should look like. Later on in the game you will want to finish off your boots, and I would like to finish them off into what's called ninja tabi. This gives you dodge, which is really good with your masteries. It gives you speed each time you dodge, and it also gives you survivability. You can also alter and go for the boots called Mercury's Threads. They will reduce your snares, slows, stuns and other disables by quite a lot. This also helps in escaping, but if your opponents do not have stuns, slows, snares or anything, then these ninja tabis will be much better. The next item you want to build is your first health item. It's called Warmonk's Armor. So you will want to recall at 1100. If you do not, for some reason, earn this kind of money, it would be advised to pick up a health gem instead, or you can also pick up both the health gem and the regeneration. Both of them built into Warmonk's Armor. This is really important because getting Warmonk's Armor will increase your health by a lot, and this whole thing is based on lots of health regeneration, and you can't burn me down, it's not possible. After finishing Warmonk's Armor, I usually like to go something called Atma's Impaler. Atma's Impaler deals damage based on your health, which means you will do a lot of damage because you have a lot of health. This stacks quite nicely and will give you the kills you need to get this spec going. This is built by getting 2 armor items, which will increase your armor, and this will also increase your survivability and also prevent ganks. At this point you're actually free to go wherever you want, but I like to go what's called Force of Nature, because Force of Nature increases your health regeneration by a percentage of your health, which means you will get a lot of health regeneration, and it will also help you stay in lane. At this point you could also go for Lifesteal, because Lifesteal will also help you go into lane and stay there. It will also help you with your attack speed, and I would recommend Stark's Favor. It is the best lifesteal you can get as E, and it helps you with both attack speed, run speed and lifesteal. This is a really good item. Also, you would like to adjust your spec depending on who you are playing against. Let's say you're playing against a really spell heavy team. I would recommend you get a Banshee's Wail. If you play against a really melee heavy team, I would recommend you get something with armor. If you play against a team with fast attacking chars, you would like to go for Thornmail. This will deal damage to your opponent based on the damage they deal to you, and if they attack fast, oh holy shit, it's good. Now let's get over to skill order. There is actually no straight line for skilling as a Yi. You really skill based on your opponent and what is happening. But I also like to go one pretty stable skilling order. You have a few baselines that you have to follow at any time. Voodoo style is priority number 1. Get Voodoo style up as soon as you can. Also, priority number 2, each time you get the ability to increase Highlander, do it. Highlander is one of the most important things as E, and every time you're going in for a kill, you must have Highlander popped. If you get the kill, it will reset all your cooldowns. Also, it will reset itself. It's really important to have this. What is third priority really depends on you. I like to go the I use Alpha Strike only to get to the enemy spec, which basically bases on Alpha Strike is not a offensive ability. I'm not using Alpha Strike to attack. I am using Alpha Strike to get to my enemies. So I spec Alpha Strike 1 rank, then I go full meditate after that. But you can also go the other way and get 1 meditate and go full Alpha Strike. Or you can go the multiple way and getting them up at the same time. All 3 specs work, and this is really based on the gameplay. Depends on what you like, and really experiment with this and figure out what you like yourself. Now let's see some footage from an early game that I played, and I'll guide you through what I'm doing, and we can see what's happening right here. As you can see, I am not DPSing down the mobs. I am only going in, hitting once, then going out. This is called last hitting mobs. I use this technique so that people can't harass me, they can't attack me, because I'm too fast for them. Also, the boost of speed help to this. You have a lot of damage as Master Yi, and you should have no problem last hitting mobs. Also, if you can get a gank in, do it. With your abilities, your summoner abilities, you will be able to gank them if they get out of position. If you see them going close to your tower, or you think you will have enough runtime to burn them down, then do it. You are a high damage character and you can do it. Also, there is a technique called Alpha Harass. This means you use Alpha Strike to harass your opponent. This can either be done by targeting a minion close to them, or by targeting a minion who's about to die. If the minion dies while you are in your Alpha Strike, your position will be reset to the position you are in right now, which means you can actually harass them while they're far away without actually moving at all. This is a really good technique and you should practice this. Also, if you're going full Alpha Strike, this is a really good way of killing off your enemies. So let's recap. As Yi, you want to stay back, get the last hits on minions, and really stay out of trouble. Do not take damage, and if minions are attacking you, do not get hit. Run behind towers, run behind minions, do whatever you can to not get hit by minions. Run into the brushes. Brushes reset your aggro. Use everything you can to avoid taking damage. If your opponents are pushing, go to tower. It's as I say, towers are your friend. Use them, abuse them, but don't lose them. Thank you for watching. The next part will be linked in the description. Also, remember to check out the guide. The guide has loads of things and it also goes deeper into what I've just talked about. It's really fun and it's a good reading for anyone, even if you're not a Yi. You really should check this guide out.